Welcome back to HIIT the Zone. I'm here with Matt from RedzoneX. Today we are going to do a TRX beginner workout.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's what we're going to do.
Okay, so this is a TRX.
Yeah, so we have a wall-mounted system here, but you can get ones for door frames and that sort of thing. But mainly in a gym, they just have one handle. Ours are separated into two.
Okay, so what's our first move?
So the first move you're going to do, this is a full body workout, so I want to make sure that we're nice and warm. So we're going to do a variation. So you're going to take both handles. We're going to do a squat row variation. So Jan's going to grab both handles. So what she wants to do, she's going to walk her feet in a little bit. So she's going to go arms extended. Now she's going to squat her butt down to the ground. She's going to come up to the top of that squat. Then she's going to do her row on the way in, being sure not to shrug those shoulders. Good, Jan. So squat to the top, pull it in, perfect.
And how many of these?
So we're going to do, just for today, we're going to do 12 reps of the squat row. So that's move number one.
Okay.
Okay, so keep moving. When she's doing this, she's trying to squeeze those shoulder blades together as hard as she can. That way she's warming up her legs and her back efficiently. Good, Jen. Let's say that's 12. Okay?
Let's say that's
12. Yeah.
Okay.
So move number two, what I want to do, we're going to incorporate a little bit of arm work. So we're going to do a bicep curl in the TRX.
Okay.
So you're going to be, hanging off the handles. The most important thing when she's going to do this curl is all that movement's coming from this elbow and that bicep. So she's going to let her body fall down. You're going to keep her elbows up, and she's going to curl the arm on the way in, squeeze in the bicep at the top. Good. So how is it, Jen? Pretty easy?
Not bad.
Good.
So how do you make this harder?
So if she wants to make it harder, she'd walk her feet in towards the wall a little bit. Good. Now it should be a little bit more difficult. So if you can't get to 12, say this is 8 and she's struggling like this, what Jan can do is walk her feet back a tiny bit. Right? That's going to make it easier, and that makes it so she doesn't have to stop. She can actually get that 12 reps right away. So the next one we're going to do is hanging off the straps. It's going to be a reverse lunge. So what I want, a lot of people are going to hang on as tight as they can, and they're going to really pull on that upper body to get their bodies up. But for you, we're going to go with fingertip grip.
Oh.
So go ahead, step back. Nice and easy. So go ahead, step back. Knee's going to touch the ground. Good. You can let that foot touch the ground too, Jen.
I can?
Yep. So down. There we go. So the reason with the straps is this is going to keep her torso nice and straight, right? And why I said fingertip grip is because that's going to put more pressure on the lower body, because if she does this death grip here, grip hard, like now she's going to use her arms and her back to help assist her up.
Yes,
so when she gets tired, that's okay, but starting off, you can use that light grip.
Okay.
Good. So for this, it's going to be 12 reps per leg.
Okay, Matt, we've turned around in the TRX because we already did some lower body, and now we're going to concentrate on upper body.
Yeah. So what I want you to do, we're going to do 2 moves for the upper body. Now they're going to be 2 pushing moves, because we've done primarily quite a bit of pulling already. So we're going to even that out by doing a little bit of pushing.
Okay.
Okay. So the first one I'm going to get her to do is a push-up in the TRX. So it's an assisted push-up. Make sure she's straight with the TRX handles. So the harder, if you want to make it harder, you can be closer to the wall, right there. Okay. So now she's going to come down, full range of motion. She's going to be sure to squeeze her shoulder blades, press up. Right to the top. So you can even keep your hands a little bit narrower, just like that. So straight down, Jan. Straight up. Very good. So I'm going to get Jan to do 12 to 15 reps here, but if she can't give me that, right, what are you going to do?
I'm going to move my feet.
Walk your feet up a little bit, right? So that's just going to make it a tiny bit easier. That way she can keep working through that set without having to stop and readjust, right? So right from this position, you're going to walk your feet up a little bit. We can transition to the next move, which is going to be a skull crusher. So with the skull crusher, because I said we was working the triceps, we got to leave these elbows nice and high, kind of around the ear, right? So when she comes in, she's going to fall forward, relying on that tricep, push away, to move her back, right? Good. That elbow stays there. Her elbows are in towards the head. Good. And then another important thing here. So when she's moving, her back isn't breaking. So when I say that, I mean she's not breaking at the hips. That body's nice and straight as she's working.
Okay, Matt, for our last 2 moves for the TRX, we're going to be on the floor.
Yeah, I have 2 moves that you're going to do next. So the first one of that sequence is going to be a hamstring curl in the TRX with your heels.
This is not my favorite.
No. So you're going to lay on your back. So with this, you're not going to use the handles, you're actually going to use the foot cradle. So you're going to sneak her heels in there. Okay, so if your mounting system is against the wall, you want to be sure that when you start this move, your heels aren't touching. So you're going to sneak back just a tiny bit. Good. So she wants to start with her legs straight. Hands are by your side just for support. So she's going to lift her butt up in the air. Now she can curl these heels in. Good. The most important thing is she doesn't drop her hips down on the floor. So she's keeping that hip up to put more pressure into the back side of that leg. Feel?
Yeah, I can probably do about 5 of these.
Yeah, so keep those hips up. And then if you do need to rest, because we will be doing 12 to 15 of these, you would bring the butt down, rest for like 5 to 10 seconds, right? And then try to get me to 12 to 15.
Okay.
Good?
Yes.
So for the last one,
You're
gonna spin around on your elbows. So we've done a lot of planking in previous videos, so she's gonna loop her feet in. So now she's gonna do a front plank, but with her feet in. Good, Jan. So her back's flat, shoulders, have the elbows right underneath, and she's just gonna hold this for about 30 seconds. Way harder than off the ground, right? Yeah. So another thing, when we had your feet up on a step before, that's stationary. Whereas these TRXs can move side to side, so it's gonna challenge those stabilizing muscles in the core a little bit better. Good?
Yes.
30 seconds.
Let's pretend that's 30 seconds. So Matt, today we did a full body TRX workout.
Yeah.
What were the moves that we did?
We did a squat row, we did a TRX bicep curl, we did a TRX reverse lunge, TRX push-up, TRX skull crusher, then we went down on the ground and we did hamstring curls, and we also did a TRX front plank.
We should also tell people this was kind of a beginner workout.
Yeah.
And in the next few segments, we're going to come back and we're actually going to give it a bit more advanced workout with the TRX.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that you can do and make the exercise a little bit tougher. So I would like to show you something a little bit tougher.
Okay, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, good.
Okay, thanks Matt. If you'd like to see any of the things we did today, you can check them out on our YouTube site. Keep watching, there's more HIIT the Zone with Matt from RedzoneX.